Good evening, folks. Big Bo here with another great ultra rare Class B camper van value from Parkway RV Center. Didn't want to wait till the morning, folks. This is a incredible deal I'm about to show you today. Today we're going to look at a 2002 Roadtrek 190 Popular, which is pretty rare, but folks, this is a special one right here. This is, and I've got the Carfax to prove everything, this is a one owner North Carolina Roadtrek. One owner. Same owners owned it since brand new 17 years ago. With 39,000 original verified miles. 39,089 miles to be exact. Wow. You don't see this every day. Sitting on a just don't even have 1,000 miles on a brand new set of Goodyear tires all the way around. This is a beautiful van, folks. This right here is why people buy from us and why we sell so many RVs a year, because we can find true gems like this and offer them for the price that we offer them for. Beautiful 2002 Roadtrek 190 Popular. Brand new tires, built on a Dodge 1-ton 3500 chassis with a 5.2 liter 318 cubic inch V8. Dash air, ice cold, dash heat, nice and warm. Beautiful, beautiful camper van right here, folks. Now, before we get started too much into it, this unit does not have a generator. You know, I say this on just about every one of my videos. When you see a generator on one of these vans, they hardly have any hours because people hardly ever have a use for them. So unless you're boondock camping, you really won't have much of a use for a generator in these little vans because they're so small that the dash air and dash heat can keep it comfortable, and you got a furnace as well that runs off battery and propane. So the only time you would ever need, and of course you're at a campground, you're hooked into shore power, so unless you're boondock camping, you're not going to need a generator. Most people take them out if they don't use them because they just add weight, which affects the MPGs. And now we can add one to it, certainly. It'll take a 2.8 Onan generator. So if you want a price on this van with a generator installed, let your salesperson know, but we're selling it for $29,900 without the generator. But folks, this is a beautiful RV. It's got a tow package. Got the 5,900 pound towing capacity. Hitch on the back. North Carolina, no rust. This thing's beautiful, folks. Now, it's not brand new. It's still 17 years old. And I know you really can't see it at night, but you've got little things like right here, little specks of paint. I mean, just in that one little area right there missing. And just like all these Dodge vans do, everyone, at least pretty much everyone we ever had, right underneath the window right here, got some paint missing, which that's completely normal for these Dodge vans. But other than that, folks, I mean, this thing's beautiful to be a 17-year-old vehicle. 39,000 original Carfax entitled verified miles. One owner, which in itself is very unusual. You know, most people buy these vans, keep them a few years like they do a car, keep it 4 or 5 years, trade it, get something else. So the fact that this is a 2002 with a one owner title, pretty impressive. Alloy wheels, chrome wheels, of course. All fiberglass roof. You know, Roadtrek has been the #1 selling Class B camper van of all time since 1990. And it's not because they're one of the cheapest either. They're actually one of the more expensive ones. But because they make such an incredibly well-designed product. I mean, look at it this way, folks. This van has got almost everything this 37-foot Class A's got, but shrunk down into an easy-to-drive and park package that gets incredible fuel mileage. You're going to get right around 15 miles per gallon. And there's not even rust showing on the drip rail going around it. That's very unusual. I'll show you the inside from a little better view here in a minute, but got a curtain that goes down over this window too. I mean, that door is good and tight. Doesn't wiggle. It just Closes right like it's supposed to. Got a crank out awning. Got a DSI 6-gallon water heater. Got a onboard propane tank. Onboard holding tanks, fresh water, gray and black water. Beautiful, beautiful van. Let's look inside. Now, we did add new carpet to it, and the carpet, after 17 years, was just dated looking. It wasn't even really that worn, but here's our thinking, folks. There's not a lot of carpet in these vans, but what it's going to cost for me to pay to have a commercial cleaner come out here and clean them, it's not that much more just to put whole new carpet in it. So that's what we did, and it modernized it too. I put a more modern color carpet in here. Beautiful interior, folks. It's got the third chair right here. This chair will actually convert into a small single bed. The passenger seat swivels around, and this lays flat. But looking in here, folks, this thing is just absolutely immaculate. No smoke, no pet odors. All the tables are in here. Both original tables are in here. Like I said, the dash air's ice cold. Dash heat's nice and warm. Windshield's perfect. Power windows, power locks. Captain's chair's in great shape. I mean, and here's the thing, folks. I don't know if it's because of the low light in here. I'm going to try it again while I got you on film. Sorry about that, folks. Hit the stop button on my camera, but you can actually see the miles. I was trying to take pictures earlier. I never could get it to focus. 39,086 miles, folks. No check engine lights. That's a seatbelt light on, because obviously I don't have my seatbelt on because I'm not sitting down. Factory stereo, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Plastic's perfect. You know, a lot of people claim that they had problems with the Dodge dashes cracking. No problem here. No wasted space anywhere. Open this up. You've got some extra stuff in there. Big closet. This will have your peg legs for both your tables in here. And the table for the back is normally stored in here. I just got it stored underneath the cushion in the back. I'll show you that here in a minute. Here's the table that sets up right here in that peg hole right here. And this way you can swivel all 3 seats around, have eating service for 3 people. And the driver's seat does swivel as well. Kitchen area, books and manuals, not hiding nothing. Got all the original books and manuals. Stainless steel sink. Nobody ever cooks in these. You know, that's one thing. I don't even know why they put stovetops in these, because nobody ever cooks in them. It's a waste of space to me, but you know, you got it in case you want to. Clean as a pin. 3-way RV refrigerator freezer. Runs off of propane, runs off of DC power, or it will run off of electric 110 if you're hooked to shore power. Got a microwave. Folks, I don't think this unit ever had a generator, because the generator remote switch would normally be right here. There's no holes or nothing where they took it out. So I seriously, I'm starting to have doubts it ever had a generator. This actually makes 2 twin beds or 1 king-size bed in the back. The table's right here, of course. For those of you who are curious, right there is the table. It sits down in between the bench seats, and you put your cushions across for your mattress. Got a king-size bed or 2 twins, and I think they're like 6'4" long, so even a big guy like me can lay down in this. Got a window unit AC like all Road Treks, which I like, because you don't need a rooftop AC, an RV air conditioner, in this little small space. 6,000, 5,000, 7,000 BTU, whatever that happens to be, air conditioner will run you out of here. Heck, the dash air will keep you cooled off in here. And if it ever goes bad, you know, you're going to spend $1,500 replacing an RV roof air conditioner. That's a couple $100 in a Walmart or a Lowe's, and a 30-minute job to install, instead of having to go to an RV dealer and pay Crazy amount of money for a rooftop AC. Not to mention the rooftop ACs have those plastic shrouds that you have to replace every few years, and they hurt your aerodynamics, which hurt your miles per gallon. You can put a TV in here if you want to. Got the countertop extension right here. So you got a pretty decent food prep area. My guys always cut extra carpet out when they put carpet in one, instead of throwing the scraps away, because in case you ever accidentally spill something or rip some carpet in it, you know, you're never going to find the exact same color. This way you've got pieces left to patch it if you need to. Fantastic vent fan up top. All the lighting works. Folks, this van is just an amazing condition. And be honest with you, this one right here, probably the next one to sell. Where are you going to find another one? Period. You show me another one, a one owner from North Carolina, not from up north. One owner with 39,000 miles, folks, in this kind of condition for this price anywhere else. They're not out there. Wow. I'll show you the bathroom. Now, the original owners took the shower hose out. Like most people do, they never take showers in them, but you can take a shower in it, and we will replace the hose and the sprayer. They left the shower curtain in here. They just uninstalled it, which we will reinstall it if you want us to. Let your salesperson know. Most people that buy these things don't really care about the shower, but it's there if you need it, and I'm going to try to show you, give you an idea how it works. Again, folks, I'm doing this one-handed. Basically, of course, we're kind of level right here. You put that across for a privacy door on this side. If you choose to, this opens up on the other side, and it's got a curtain that normally goes right here. Oh, here it is. Right here is the curtain that you put down here to give you some privacy from the outside. And then you got your shower curtain that goes all the way around you as well. So you've got double privacy for taking a shower. Now, you've got to take a shower in the hallway, so is it something that you want to use every day? Probably not. Is it something that you're going to be comfortable using if you're a big guy like me? I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. No. But, you know, if you need to freshen up, been camping, boondocking for a while, you know, you're going to appreciate it. So, like I said, folks, it's something some people use, some people don't. And again, I'm trying to do all this one-handed here. Y'all, apologize. Oh, your shower drain is in your floor, if you can't tell. Anyway, folks, so you can sleep 3 in here, up to 3. You can sit up to 3 with seat belts, and you can actually sit 5 or 6 in here if you wanted to, if you use the back table. But anyway, folks, 39,000 original, verified, Carfax, one owner, North Carolina. Wow. This is why I have 14 deals like this, folks, or why I have 14,000 subscribers on YouTube and almost 10 million video views, because there's just nobody else can get vans like this, period. But we specialize in these vans, even though I know you see a lot of Class A's in the background. We've actually got 5 or 6 of these vans left, but they're going quickly, folks. I probably sell more vans than any other type of RV. And they are, as many of you know, the most sought after and hardest to find type of motorhome on the used market. You know, these things, they didn't have a high production number when they were new to begin with, because these were so much, it takes a lot of time to build one of these vans, and they're very expensive new, folks. You can buy a brand new Class A for what one of these costs new. And they're very expensive. You know, they can't mass produce these like they can the big A's where everything's assembly line. I mean, everything's pretty much custom fitted. You know, so there's not that many of them new. That makes even less of them available when they're used a few years later. And, of course, you got the triple skylights. Getting dark outside. Like, that's trademark of Road Trek. But Folks, people love these because of the fuel mileage. People love these little vans because they're so easy to drive and park. This is something you can drive all day without getting fatigued. If you can drive a SUV, if you can drive a pickup truck, you can drive this motorhome and park it, no problem. Parks in a regular parking space. A lot of people love them for stealth camping, you know, spending the night somewhere where there may be parking restrictions for RVs. They're great for that because they look more like a regular van than an RV. And for somebody who wasn't educated enough to know the difference, they wouldn't know. But this thing's beautiful, folks. It really is. This is something that doesn't hit the market every day. I'm going to go ahead and publish this video tonight. It's going on eBay. It's going on several of the most popular for sale websites on the internet. In fact, as you look through the internet looking for Class B vans, you're probably going to see this on several sites. Of course, so will everybody else. Keep in mind, folks, these things, I've sold these vans in as less than 2 hours after publishing the video. People travel all over the country to buy these vans because nobody has them. Even though I've only got 5 or 6 of these vans in stock right now, folks, I've probably got the largest selection in one location of used Class Bs under 45 grand in the country. Nobody can get them, folks. This isn't something you're going to find at your local neighborhood RV dealer. I have buyers that fly in all the time to buy these vans from all over the country in Canada. In fact, these are built in Canada, but it was so new in North Carolina. People from Canada come down here to buy these because there's no rust. Same way people from up north come down here to buy stuff in the southeast because of no rust. And this is a North Carolina RV. It's in beautiful condition. It's just one of those deals, folks, that you're going to kick yourself in the rear end if you don't buy it. This unit's $29,900. Let me tell you what all that includes. It includes an extensive RV component checkout by my certified RV techs. That's done after purchase. I've already checked the major stuff on it. I know the fridge works. We already checked the air conditioner, but we'll take it one step further. We'll check the gas system, the propane system, water system, awnings. We've drove it several hundred miles, so obviously that's not an issue. There's no check engine lights, no warning lights. That 318 is a strong motor that was made for many decades, one of the better motors that Dodge built. 5.2 liter, 318 cubic inch Magnum. And has all the power you need in a little van like this and still get great fuel mileage. I mean, folks, 15 miles a gallon for a motorhome is pretty impressive. I mean, you know, most full-size trucks don't get that good of fuel mileage. And that's another thing too, folks. To find one of these with low miles is incredibly rare. The type of people that traditionally own this type of van, they don't let them become driveway queens. I mean, they get them out and use them for day trips. They use them for weekend trips, use them for cross-country trips for 1 or 2 people. They're the perfect couple's motorhome because either one of the couple can drive it and park it with no problem. And if you can drive a car, you can drive this motorhome. That's just how easy it is, folks. I know a lot of people get intimidated by these great big Class A's and the big C's and stuff like that, but you're not going to get intimidated by this little camper van, folks. I mean, there's nothing to it. But keep in mind, people that usually have these things put a lot of miles on them. They don't let them sit and use them a couple of times a year like Class A owners do, or most Class A owners. I mean, they get out and use these things. Many people use these things for a primary vehicle or a second vehicle. I mean, with the fuel mileage they get and as easy as they are to drive and park, hey, you can use it for a spare vehicle in case yours isn't your main vehicle's in the shop, or even as a main vehicle. You know, if you have a long commute or a lot of traveling for your job, you've got your hotel and your bedroom with you. Anyway, folks, $29,900. We're a haggle-free one-price store. And what does that mean? That means that's the price. I'm not taking a penny less. I challenge you to find another one for this price with 39,000 miles and a one-owner road trek. Try to find one, folks. They just do not pop up every day. And if you've got one of these vans for sale, I'm interested if it's nice. if you've got one of these vans for sale and it's as nice as this one, I'll make you a generous cash offer for it. Year model doesn't bother me. Miles doesn't bother me. And distance to get it does not bother me. If you've got one of these vans for sale, and I bought so many of these vans because I know so many people subscribe to my channel just for these camper vans, that if you've got one of these vans for sale, I'll make you a cash offer. Give us a call. 706-965-7929. The only condition we have is A, smoke-free, and B, has to be nice. If it's a project, it needs a lot of work, I'm not interested in it at any price. It has to be at least an 8.5 out of 10. This one, I'm going to give a good solid 9, probably 9.5 out of 10, as far as my personal opinion about the condition of this 2002 Road Trek. A 17-year-old motorhome just doesn't come any finer than this one, folks. I don't care where you go, who you talk to. I don't care who says they bought one this nice. They didn't, folks. They didn't. This thing's a bargain. $29,900 won't last. Probably won't make it till, of course, I know Christmas is next week, but if it's still here after Christmas, I'd be surprised. 706-965-7929. Please call before coming to look to verify that it's still available and nobody's taking a deposit. I never delete my YouTube videos, and I never take it off the website until the deal closes. This is a deal that somebody's going to pick up a phone call and leave a deposit on it probably the next day or two. This is a deal that anybody can justify traveling here from any part of the United States or Canada to pick up, because you're not going to find another one like this. Accident-free Carfax too. Anyway, if you've got any questions at all, folks, don't hesitate to pick. In fact, I encourage you, don't wait on an email. By the time you wait on an email, somebody else probably would have called in, left a deposit on it. It's off the market before we could read an email and reply to it. Best thing to do is call us, 706-965-7929. That number's answered 24/7. If it's after hours, our answering service will pick it up and try to help you out. If they can't, they'll get your contact info, and one of my non-commissioned sales team members will call you back the next business day. Wow. 39,000 miles, one owner, Road Trek for under 30 grand. They just don't get no nicer than this, folks. If you got any questions about the coach, give us a call, 706-965-7929, or you can email us, but I do highly recommend calling instead for a hot ticket item like this, because like I said, it's happened several times in the past. Somebody will send an email, and another person will take the initiative and call that person on the phone, leaves a deposit before my salespeople can even get to the inbox to check their emails. Happens all the time. So pick up a phone and call us, 706-965-7929. Or if you want to take a chance and email us, sales, S-A-L-E-S, at parkwayrvcenter.com. $29,900, this unit will go through an extensive RV component checkout by my techs after purchase, which shouldn't take us more than a couple of days, folks. If you've seen this van in person and how nice it is, you would be like me and have no doubt that everything's fine on this van. The previous owners have taken, I wish everybody took care of an RV like the previous owners have taken care of this one. You can tell this thing's been babied its whole life. So I don't have any doubts that, of course I can't guarantee that, but I personally don't have any doubts about this something not working on this van. But anyway, this unit will be gone through, then my cleaning crew gets a hold of it inside and out after my techs are done with it. If we find anything wrong with it during the inspection process on the covered systems, we replace that part, we fix that part at no additional cost to you. So even if we lose money, which, if we have to put a fridge and an air conditioner and an awning on this van, we're going to do so. And you're still guaranteed that $29,900 price, no matter if we lose money on the deal. We do what we say we're going to do, folks. If we didn't, we wouldn't be here for 50+ years. Anyway, if you got any questions about this van, pick up the phone, call us. That price is haggle-free, firm. I'm not coming off of it, folks. I don't care if you've got cash, trade, finance, or a combination of the three. I will have very limited financing for this. Keep in mind, though, folks, the market value of this van is way higher than the book value or the NADA value. You know, don't believe me? Look up NADA retail, then call NADA and ask them to find you a 39,000 mile one owner road trek in the immaculate condition that this one is in for what they say it's worth. And of course, they're going to hang up on you. They don't buy and sell RVs, we do. And the market, you know, I have to pay significantly more than retail for an RV like this. And believe me, folks, my markup on these vans is a whole lot less than the big Class A's and other dealers. So, you know, I'm not getting rich on this van by no means, but I do enjoy selling them. We enjoy listing them. We enjoy meeting people that buy these vans. You know, just about everybody that buys a van from us, they wind up seeing us referrals and repeat business because nobody else has them, and everybody always asks them, "Where'd you buy that van at?" I've been looking for them forever, and I can't find them. They say Parkway RV Center, folks, and then they send us a referral. So anyway, if you got any questions at all, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Now, as far as the pricing is concerned, it's haggle-free, firm. Doesn't matter how you're paying for it if you want it checked out. You also get, on top of all that we do, you also get a personal one-on-one RV orientation by the tech that checked it out. And you get, he'll show you how to operate everything on it, show you everything on the list works, and show you how to operate everything on our checklist. He will also answer any questions you have about it, show you any repairs you had to make, give you tips, tricks, pointers. If you're going to tow a runabout behind you, help you hook that up as well. That's included for that $29.9 price. You also get 21 nights free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, included for that price in a 12-month period, of course. That's $1,000 worth of free camping. You also get a starter kit with all your camping essentials: sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, toilet paper, chemicals, and much more, all brand new. You know, you go to any other place and buy a camper van or any other type of RV, you got to go in their store and spend $100 and get all that stuff. Well, we throw it in. You get a drive-out tag, good in all 50 states, included as well. $29.9 plus applicable sales tax, no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no tag and title fees, no dealer fees whatsoever, folks. This is a beautiful road trek. Don't let this one get away. You'll probably never see another one like it. Thank you for watching, folks. We do have nationwide delivery, and if you want a quote on that, contact my sales team. We have no commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, no haggling, no fees. You know, you go to these other RV dealerships, they add thousands of dollars, and some of them do, most of them do, can add thousands of dollars in dock fees, prep fees, inspection fees, setup fees, and much more. None of that here. Straightforward pricing, one price, simple, easy, done. No haggling, no going back and forth, folks. We're not going to take a dime less for it. We don't take offers. If you want a lower price on this van, folks, you're going to have to take it as is. No inspection, no walkthrough orientation. We call that the option B price. That's the only way we reduce our incredibly low asking price, because you're not going to find another one like this, folks. Not at 30 grand, not at 40 grand, not at 50 grand. You're not going to find another one like it, period, for this price or anywhere close to this price, anywhere else. So if you want the option B price, which is as is, means you are 100% responsible for any current or future repairs this RV needs or may need. And that means anything on this coach. There's no exclusion. Doesn't matter if it's running gear, doesn't matter if it's RV components. You're responsible for anything it needs now and in the future. If you can buy one under those conditions, it saves us time and money, so we'll save you time and money and give you a discounted price. Plus, you get to take it home the same day you pay for it. We're option A, you have to pay for it. Give us a few days to go through the inspection. Folks, here's what I want you to do when you call our sales team members, and they are non-commissioned, so no sales pressure, games, gimmicks, troubles, lies, any of that nonsense. When you call, ask them anything you want to ask them, of course, about the van, condition, equipment, however you want to do it. If you want a price on a generator, they can get that for you. Ask them, but once you get all that done, folks, ask them to send you a copy of the inspection report that we're going to put this van through. And I will promise you this, folks, for all the thousands of RV dealers in this country alone, there is not another dealer out there that's going to take a 17-year-old motorhome and put it through the rigors and the inspection that we're going to, and then guarantee everything on that list to work. You're going to be impressed. Ask the salesperson to send you a copy of that list. He'll go over what it covers, what it doesn't cover, which is pretty much everything on this van. It doesn't cover tires. It's got brand new Goodyears. And when somebody spends the extra money to put Goodyear tires or Michelin tires on a van this age, they obviously care a tremendous a lot about that van. So that generally means, as a rule, they take good care of it versus putting a set of no-name tires on it just to sell it. And folks, make sure you get a copy of that list. He'll go over everything on it with you, answer any questions you have about it. That's what I pay them for. My salespeople will also tell you what your estimated sales tax will be. Let me clarify this, folks. Everybody pays sales tax. I don't care what state you live in. You have to pay some sort of sales tax. Now, you may pay it here to us. You may pay it at your county's DMV office. The amount you pay depends on where you're from, or where you're going to register it, I should say, and how you're paying for it. Sales tax laws are complicated. They're not universal. Sometimes if you got to trade in, you get sales tax credit. Sometimes you don't. Depends on what state you're at, what you're trading in. So so everybody's on the same page, please call us and get an estimate on your tax before deciding to buy. And you might as well go ahead and ask them that while you got them on the phone, asking them everything else, like the inspection sheet and any questions you have. Also, folks, make sure that you ask him what the current lead time is for a Class B camper van checkout, because as of today, it's just a few days. But I can't guarantee that tomorrow or the next day or next week. So make sure that you get all that information from your salesperson. If you want to fly in, pick this RV up, we'll pick you up for free at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours. And we'll help you out any way we can. If you want to take a bus to us, which customers do, there's a Greyhound bus terminal in Chattanooga about 20 minutes from us. We'll pick you up for there during business hours. Rent a car, we'll help you drop the rental car off at a local rental car terminal. We'll do everything we can to help you, folks. Nationwide delivery is available. Contact us for a quote. Thank you for watching, folks. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up button. Go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, to see my current selection of used RVs. What I have on YouTube is not current. I made it really easy for those of you who are on YouTube. Go to the video description below. In the first paragraph, there'll be a link to my used Class B camper van page. Thank you for watching, folks. Let us know if we can help you. You're not going to be disappointed. Look forward to seeing you here soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.